Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. So today we are continuing our discussion on forward markets. This is the part of CFA level 2 economics curriculum. So let us first solve the problem based on the equation we had calculated in the previous video. So the first problem is, the question is, based on the given table. So this is the table. So based on the given table, calculate the forward premium or discount for a 270D SGD to AUD forward contract. So we have to calculate the forward premium or discount for a 270-day SGD to AUD forward contract. So if you look at the table, SGD to AUD, the spot price is given as 0.9000. So the base currency in this case is AUD, price currency is SGD. So 1 AUD is equal to zero point 0.9 SGD. So here, instead of bid of a separate prices, they have given us the mid-market spot price, which is the average of bid and offer price. So they have given us the spot price. They have also given us 270-day AUD MRR, market reference rate, or the risk-free interest rate. They have also given us 270-day SGD MRR. Now we have to calculate the forward premium or discount. So first, for the ease of calculation or not to make any mistake, I'll define what is P by B. So I'm starting with the answer. In this case, I'll take the price currency as SGD. I'm just writing it down so that I won't get confused while inputting the data into the formula. Now B is AUD, that is base currency. Okay, so since I have written it down, now I'll write the formula. So what is the formula? The formula for forward premium or discount, forward premium or discount formula is the forward price of the given currency pair minus the spot price of the given currency pair. So it would give me the forward premium or discount. Now how can I calculate it? This would be equal to the spot price into actual by 360. So in the previous video, we derived this equation, actual by 360, the whole divided by 1 plus interest rate of base currency, risk-free interest rate of base currency into actual by 360. Now this is multiplied with interest rate of price currency, risk-free interest rate of price currency into risk-free interest rate of, minus risk-free interest rate of base currency. So this is the equation. Now to this equation, so if you look, I have the spot price, but do I have the forward price? No. So to calculate the forward premium or discount, since I don't have this data given, the only way I can calculate is by solving this side of the equation, right? So that's why I'll input all the data into this side, all the values into this side. So this would be equal to, what is the spot price? Spot prices of SGD to AUD, that is price to base currency, is 0.9. So 0.9 into actual. What is the time duration? 270 days to 360, the whole divided by 1 plus what is the risk-free interest rate of AUD? The risk-free interest rate of AUD is 1.37%. So 1.37 divided by 100, because it is in percent format, by 270 by 360 into 270 by 360. Now this is multiplied with the interest rate, risk-free interest rate of price currency, that is SGD. So SGD is 0.31%, which is equal to, one second, 0.31 divided by 100, because it's in percent format, minus base currency risk-free interest rate, which is 1.37 divided by 100. Okay. So now if I simplify, this would be equal to 0.9 into this side of the equation, these cut, it would be 3 by 4. 9 3s are 9 4s are. So this would be equal to 3 by 4, which is equal to 0.75 divided by, again here it would be 0.75. So 1 plus 1.37, if I write it in the form of decimal point, 0.0137 into 0.75. Now this would be multiplied with 0.0031 minus 0.0137. Simplifying this further, this would be equal to 0.9 into 0.75 into, I'll multiply these two sides and then add 1, which would be equal to 1.010275 into, simplifying this side, it would be equal to minus 0.0106. Now multiplying all these together and dividing, I'll get the answer as 0.007082. So this is the price. This is the decimal price. So in this case, this for 270 forward decimal, 270 day, 1 minute, sorry, here a negative is also there. This is a negative. Okay. So in this case, is it a forward premium or discount? It is a discount because it is having negative. Since negative is there, it is a discount. And this is the discount in terms of decimal points. So the 270 day forward rate can be calculated as, so this is forward discount because it is negative value. So the 270 day forward rate is equal to, first the spot rate plus the the forward rate, that is minus 0.007082 which would be equal to 0.892918, or I can write it as 0.8929. So this would be the 270-day forward rate for SGD to AUD currency pair. Moving forward with another concept, another important concept in a professional FX market is, in professional FX markets, the forward exchange rates are quoted in terms of forward points. So, in a professional exchange market, the forward exchange rates are quoted in terms of forward points. So, we can understand this with the help of an example. So, the example, so we can solve a question. So, in this question, they have said that Ria is a market participant selling 6-month euro forward. So, Ria is selling 6-month euro forward against USD. Based on the below table, calculate the price at which Ria sells the 6-month euro forward. So we have to calculate the price for this 6-month euro forward based on the below table. So in this table, they have given us the maturity forward for forwards, that is 1 month maturity, and the forward point for 1 month maturity is minus 5.7 to minus 5.2. 3-month is given, 6-month is given, 12-month is given. The spot exchange rate is also given for the USD euro currency pair. Okay, so this is the data that they have provided us, and using this we have to calculate the 6-month euro forward, and in this case Ria is selling the 6-month euro forward, right? So the first thing that we'll do is, what is the requirement over here? So the requirement over here is Ria. So what is Ria doing? Ria wants to sell 6-month euro forward contract or forwards. So since Ria wants to sell it, which price will Ria take? Will Ria take the bid price or the offer price? Now, since it is 6-month forward, we can directly take the 6-month forward points. But which one? Is it the bid price or the offer price? So in this case, since Ria is selling euro, it means that Ria is selling the base currency. So this is price to base, right? So Ria is selling the Ria is selling the base currency. So if Ria is selling the base currency, it means that Ria is hitting the bid. So Ria hits the bid because dealer would be buying the base currency. So since Ria is hitting the bid, we would be using the bid price. So we have to calculate the 6-month euro forward bid price. So how can we calculate it? So to calculate it, now we found we have to use bid price. So first thing we'll do is, so to calculate 6-month forward bid price, first I would need the spot price. So the current spot price is, the current bid price for spot exchange rate is 1.1549. So it is 1.1549. And with this, I would be adding the forward points in decimals. So here the forward point given is in the form of pips actually. So since 4 decimal points are there, most currency pairs have 4 decimal points. So to convert the pip back to decimal points, so first I'll take the 6 month forward point, that is minus 36.9, the bid price, minus 36.9. Now I have to convert it back to decimal points format. So I would be dividing it by 10,000. So this would be equal to minus 1.15, sorry, not minus, 1.1549 minus 0.00369, which would be equal to 1.15121, or simply 1.1512 USD actually, because euro is the base currency. 1 euro is equal to 1.15121 USD, 1 euro. So this is the price at which RIA would be selling 6-month euro forwards. So this is the price at which RIA is selling 6-month euro forwards. Now, so here in the case of USD euro, there is 4 decimal places, right? So that's why we divided minus 36.9 by 10,000. But exception, which currency? The exception would be for if it is JPY currency. JPY currency which has only 2 decimal places in its exchange rate. 2 decimal place. So in this case we would be dividing it by, we would divide using divide by 100 instead of 10,000. Okay, so JPY has an exception because JPY only codes exchange rate to 2 decimal places. That's why 100 instead of 10,000. Even JPY's pip is 1 pip is equal to 0.01. Like the last decimal place would be 0.1, right? So now we have solved this example. Now there are a few points that we should note about forward point. We should remember about forward points. So looking at this table, we can derive some points about forward points. So the first notice, or the first thing that we can understand is offer price. Offer price in the case of forwards as well, offer price is always greater than the bid price. Offer price is always greater than bid price, even in the case of forwards. Forward pricing. So this is the first point. Now the second point is forwards are a function of the time to maturity for that contract. So it is a function of duration to maturity. So if you look, as the duration is increasing, so from 1 month, when the duration is increasing to 3 months, the forward points are also increasing in value. It is negative, but it's increasing in the value. From 3 months to 6 months, again the forward points are increasing. From minus 15, it has gone to minus 36.9. For 12 months, again it has increased substantially. From minus 36.9, the bid points, it has gone to minus 94.2. So the point to note over here is that forward points are a a function of duration, that is duration to maturity t of forward contract. So longer the duration to maturity, longer the duration to maturity, larger the value, larger larger the value of forward points, be it positive or negative. Okay. Now the third point is the forward points are already scaled to each maturity. It is not annualized. Forward points are already scaled to each maturity. So it is not annualized. So what do we mean by that? So it means that the forward points for 1 month is actually scaled to the 1 month duration. So since it is not annualized, I don't need to, like, it is not for a 12-month period. So if I need to derive it from 12 month to 1 month, I don't need to do that adjustment. This forward point that is provided is already adjusted for that 1 month duration. So I can directly apply these points for the 1 month duration. No need to adjust it since it is not annualized. So if I'm calculating 1 month forward, I can directly use this forward point to get the forward exchange rate. No need to make any kind of adjustment. The only thing is you should know that it should be divided by 10,000. This minus 5.7 should be divided by 10,000 to get it in the decimal format, which can be added to the spot exchange rate to get forward exchange rate. But there is no need to do any adjustments apart from it. So the third point is forward points are already scaled to each maturity. It is not annualized. So no need to, hence, no need to adjust it. Like make any adjustment. Like annual, if it is annualized, I'll make it. If it is 1 month, I have to convert it into 1 month, right? But it's not required in this case. No need to adjust it. Now fourth point is, from derivatives you know that forwards are an OTC contract, right? So since forwards are OTC contracts, since forwards are OTC contracts, so what is the specialty of OTC contract? Clients can customize it, right? So since forwards are OTC contracts, clients can customize, clients can customize the contract duration to maturity. So it means they can also customize duration to maturity, or they can customize contracts with specific maturity apart from the which is apart from the standardized contracts. That is, instead of 1 month, they can choose a maturity of 1.5 months or 2.5 months instead of 3 months. They can create contracts with such maturities, because OTC contracts allows the clients to customize their contracts. So in this case, if you look over here, if this is dealers quoted forward points for each maturity, in this case, so this is dealers quoted forward points, right? So in this case, what will happen if the client is taking the maturity for the contract as 1.5 months? So in this case, based on the dealers quoted forward points for 1.5 months, the forward points can be calculated from this table. So the 1.5 month forward points would be interpolated from the already present dealers quoted forward points. So based on this table, uh, the forward points for 1.5 months can be calculated, and then based on that, the uh, contract can be customized as per client requirement. So now if they customize the maturity date, then so in that case, based on dealers forward point for standard settlement date, the forward points for the forward the forward points for required required maturity can be interpolated. So that's the speciality of OTC contracts. So with this, we have come to the end of forwards market discussion. Now what you can do is you can go through the CFA curriculum and solve the problems. That's all for today's video. Thank you.